Heavenly Father, Heavenly Father, what if all we know is your dark side, that moonless oblivion we can't help being to? O Father, how it pulls us, we can't help it, our lonely howls, our blood disconsolate, always leaving. Holy Father, how we must tire you, how you must desire just a little sleep. O Father, how close is your hand to the shoe by your bedside, how close is your hand to hurling it mightily, to striking us righteously silent. What do you want? Want the apple on the bough, in the hand, in the mouth, seed planted in the brain, want to think apple. Phyllis Webb, Naked Poems. Want back my thick-tongued child's rage, white eye light, whole body burn, feet drum beat against that wall, against silence. Want fruit in my belly, in my throat, want the room to speak, with my hands to sing, to touch that eclectic finger. Want to be loved before forgiven, want the apple on the bough in the beginning, again and again. Want a poem where hunger moves beyond sound, beyond naming, breast, thigh, stomach. Want grief burnished by plum blossoms thrown skywards, rain in my skin, sea in the hand, in the mouth, seed caught in silk, stored in the greenhouse until spring, or until I am wise enough or clever enough to tell the story new. Until that time, the greenhouse will stay warm, and this time I will watch sod born from my grandmother's hands, turning, opening. I will watch her spread light like sundogs planted in the brain, want that warmth in my mouth, mulch of fern, soft fig, starfruit, peeled plum, pomegranate, fingers all juice and flesh for the bough reaching, throat unfastened, able at last to think apple. Umbral. 1. In the barn, the shiftly owl. Our dreams are so wagon-headed. 2. Petulance. Night's polyphonic mustache, the crumbled mechanics of prayer, thunder's ululations, coyotes barefoot, reservoir. 3. Coda. An average constellation, seract in the eye. Agave ignites the childhood of Cadmus's daughters. In the crushed green heat of the courtyard's evening, we trained for our exquisite entrance into our lives, rubbed rosemary and sweet basil on our shoulders, coiled into labyrinths our starless hair, and around us the shadows of women worked our white robes clean, and the smells of our radiance abandoned themselves to scraped knuckles, to the sound of cloth beaten and beaten again against stone. A child still, new to this chorus, to the perfection of its voiceless refrain, I, Agave, wanted to run, to climb the thrumming palace walls until each of my own fingers bled. Soldiers and sisters scrabbled at my side, gates closed quickly on all sides. In that moment I lost all hunger for beauty, I lost all knowledge of the heart. What then could I do but lie under the oaks, mouth open, and wait for some winged fruit, some fire to fall? Agave on the birth of Aphrodite. After the tide swallow, a howl was carried by a blind fish's blood into a womb, not a womb, but a declension of war, a mollusked silence of no particular beauty, an awakening to the tedium of salt, ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Whale whiskered her skin, lantern eyes flashed from someplace beyond, a rumor started by the slow bloom of her lungs. So what? So what that she knew how to swim, to want air, and so what that she blinked when she broke first light? What matters is the view she had of the wide, still sea, that's on its glass she could have learned to walk. What matters is that she chose instead to wash up on shore, a clam peddling its flesh, a flea crawling from kelp to sand gritty need, skin of a man.